Welcome, students. Today, the topic is we are going to talk about types of fraction. Okay, so we know what is fraction. Today, we are going to discuss about the types of fraction. The types of fraction we will see one by one. The first fraction, like fraction. Okay, like fraction. Like fraction. Okay, like fraction. So what is like fraction? Fraction with the same denominator are called like fraction. Okay, which fraction have the same denominator is called like fraction. Example, 2 upon 7. Okay, 3 upon 7. Okay, 1 upon 7. Okay, 5 upon 7. If you notice this fraction, the denominator all are same. Numerator different, but denominator same. You know what is a numerator, what is denominator. Which side? The upside of the fraction bar is called numerator. Which number is the downside of the fraction bar or division bar we called as a denominator. So as per that, 7 is the denominator, 2 is the numerator. Then second fraction, 3 is the numerator, 7 is the denominator. Then third fraction, 1 is the numerator, 7 is the denominator. Then fourth fraction, 5 is the numerator, 7 is the denominator. So if you see in this kind of fraction, okay, you can identify it's a like fraction. Which fraction? The more than two fraction. If it is more than two fraction, if it is the denominator is both same, okay, so you can say it's a like fraction. So this is the first fraction. Okay, let me see the second fraction, unlike fraction. Unlike fraction. Okay, unlike fraction means what? Fraction with a different denominator are called unlike fraction. Fraction with a different denominator are called unlike fraction. It means example, 3 by 7, 1 by 5, okay, then 1 by 12, okay, then 2 by 9. If you notice this, you know the first fraction, denominator 7, numerator 3. Second fraction, denominator 5, numerator 1. Third one, numerator 1, denominator 12. Then fourth one, numerator 2, denominator 9. If you check this, all the denominator not same. It's all are different denominator. Okay. So this kind of fraction we call as a unlike fraction. Okay, I hope you understand what is unlike fraction, like fraction. Okay, the third fraction, unit fraction. Unit fraction. Okay, unit fraction means what? It's very easy. Fraction with the numerator as a 1 are called unit fraction. Which fraction the numerator comes in 1, this kind of fraction we called as a unit fraction. It's very easy. It's a this is all our one mark question. Okay, define unit fraction. What is unlike fraction? What is like fractions? We need to give definition and example also. It's very important. This is all our one, 2 mark questions, or maybe one mark questions also will come. Also fill in the blanks maybe comes in this question. So listen carefully. The third fraction type is unit fraction. Okay, which fractions numerator, not denominator, which fractions numerator comes as 1, that fractions we called as unit fraction. Okay, so this is the third type. Then fourth fraction, proper fraction. Proper fraction. P-R-O-P-E-R, proper fraction. So proper fraction means what? Nothing but it's very easy, simple. Fraction whose numerator is less than the denominator are called proper fractions. See, proper means what? It means fraction, you know very well what is fraction. If you look at this, in this circle, you assume it's a circle, okay. I have divided into 4 equal parts, okay. This is the meaning. See, fraction means what? We have to, we need to logic, proper logic means, see, I have, this is a pizza, okay. I have divided into equal 4 parts. See, you can eat any 4 or 3 or 2 or 1 piece of the pizza. Listen, what I'm telling. I have 4 pieces. If you want to eat, okay. If you want to eat, you can eat how many pieces? Only 4, because 4 pieces available, so you can eat only 4, or else you can eat 3, or else you can eat 2, or else you can eat 1 piece. This is can possible. Okay, can you eat 5 pieces of this pizza? Can you eat 5 pieces? It is not possible, because I have divided into 4 parts only. I will not divided more anymore 5 or 6. No, not possible. I divided only 4. I will not divide more. So tell me now, can you eat more than 4 pieces? No, only 4 pieces we can eat. Okay, so it means what the fraction? If you write it, 4 upon 4 upon 4 upon you can eat 1. If you eat 1 by 4. If you eat 2 pieces, how you will write? 2 upon 4. If you eat 3 pieces, how will you eat? 3 upon 4. If you eat 4 pieces, how will you eat? 4 upon 4. Okay, this is possible, but but this is possible. What? 5 by 4. Is this possible? How? Only 4 pieces there. If you eat, can you eat 5 pieces? Not possible. Yes, na? So if you write like this, 5 upon 4, 5 upon 4 means it's not a proper fraction. That's saying the fourth fraction types. Proper fraction means what? It the given fraction compulsory, the numerator less than the denominator is a proper fraction. Okay, a denominator always big whole number, that means big number. Numerator always compare the denominator small. That fraction we called proper fraction. This, if you take this example, this diagram, it will explain. Okay, so we know what is a proper fraction. Now improper fraction. Okay, fifth type, it's a improper fraction. Improper fraction means what? You know, it's the opposite of proper fraction. I told you some examples of proper fraction. What? Which fractions denominator, numerator less than the denominator is called proper fractions. I gave some example. Example means what? 4 by 5. It is possible. 6 by 5. Is it also possible? Not possible. This is not possible. Okay. 6 by 7. This is possible. Then 4 by 5. 4 by 6. This is also possible. Okay. This kind of fractions, proper fraction, we know very well. But improper fraction means it's opposite. It's a opposite. Example. Suppose I have 7 pieces, but I ate 9 pieces. Is it possible? No. See, I have only 7 pieces. I can eat 7 pieces only, or else 6 pieces, or else I can eat 5 pieces, or 3, 2, 1. But how can I eat 9 pieces? So these kind of fractions. See, denominator is small, numerator is big. This kind of fractions we call as a improper fraction. Okay, I hope you understand. Suppose see 10 upon 11. It means okay, it's a proper fraction because denominator is big, numerator is small. Okay. Then now see, 5 upon 7. This is okay. Okay. Now see, 4 upon 2. Is it possible? No. Only 2 pieces there. How you can eat 4 pieces? It's a improper fraction. Okay. Now 3 upon 1. Is it possible? I have only 1 pieces, but I ate 3 pieces. So this is improper fraction. Okay, I hope you understand what I'm telling. Okay, improper fraction means what? Which fractions numerator bigger than the denominator or greater than the denominator. With that kind of fractions we called improper fraction. Example, see, I have 3 pieces, but I ate 7 pieces. So 7 upon 3. These fractions improper fractions. Okay. Example, I have 4 pieces, but I ate 8 pieces. Is it possible? I have only 4 pieces pizza. How I can eat 8 pieces? These kind of fractions, improper fractions. Okay, like this. 2, I have 2 pieces, but I ate 7 pieces. Is it possible? No. So these kind of fractions, improper fractions. I hope you understand what is proper fractions, improper fractions. Okay. Then see, this is improper fractions. We know very well. Improper fractions means what? Which fractions denominator, okay, which fractions denominator greater than the less than the numerator is called improper fractions. Okay. Which fraction, okay, which fractions numerator greater than the denominator, that fractions we called improper fractions. Example, I give some many examples. Okay, so that improper fractions, see, this is the improper fractions. 8 upon 4 improper fractions, 7 upon 3 improper fractions, 7 upon 2 improper fractions. These kind of fractions we need to write as a proper fraction. Okay, we need to write as a proper fractions. How we will write? Using mixed fraction. So we need to convert the improper fractions as a proper fractions. For that we need to convert the mixed fractions. Means mixed fraction means what? Which fractions have a real number with fraction number combined with as a fraction. That fractions we called as a mixed fraction. See, mixed fraction means what? We can say 2 point what? Which fractions is a improper fractions, we need to convert as a proper fractions. So how you will convert? We can write real number and fraction number. That kind of fractions we called as a mixed fractions. I will give some examples. See example, 5 upon 4 is the improper fractions because I have only 4 pieces of pizza. Okay, 4 pieces of pizza, but I ate 5 pieces. How it is possible? I have only 4 pieces, so I can eat only 4 pieces, but I ate 5 pieces. So you can say it's a improper fractions. So these kind of fractions we have to write as a proper fractions. So for that I am going to convert as a these fractions. How will write? 1 plus 1 upon 4. So 1 is the real part, it means a real number, whole number, but 1 by 4 is the fraction number. So 1 plus 1 upon 4, if you write like this, these kind of fractions, see 1 upon 4. If you write like this 1 upon 4, these kind of fractions is mixed fractions. How? Because 1 is the whole number, it means real number. 1 by 4 is the fractional part. Which fractions have real number with fraction number? These kind of fractions we call as a mixed fraction. Why we write as a mixed fraction? Because the given fraction may be improper fractions. That's why I want to we converted as a mixed fraction for proper fraction format. Okay, so I hope you understand what is mixed fraction. Why we write as a mixed fraction? Because the given fraction had a improper fractions. So I am going to write as a proper fraction. For that I had convert as a mixed fractions. you know very well which is improper fractions, which is mixed fraction. Okay, mixed fraction means the real number, real part. Okay, I will give you another example. Suppose you will, if you write like this, uh, 4 upon suppose okay, if you write 1 3 upon 4. Okay, what's the meaning? Actually, this is the mixed fraction, because here 1 is the whole number, it means a full part, so it's a real number. Okay, but 3 by 4 is the fraction part. So which fractions combined both real number and fraction part? These kind of fractions we call as a mixed fraction, we know very well. Okay, so if you simplify or convert as a prop, it means a fraction. 1 4 is 4. Okay, 1 4 is 4, cross multiply. 1 4 is 4. 4 plus 3 7 upon 4. If you see, 7 upon 4 is the it's a improper fraction, you know very well. Okay, because I have 4 part of pizza, but how I can eat 7 pieces? So if you see, 7 by 4 is the improper fractions. So we cannot write like this 7 upon 4. How we can write 1 3 upon 4? We can write like this. So as per that, 1 is the real part, 3 by 4 is the fractional part. So which fractions mixed with the real number with the fractional part? These fractions we call as a mixed fraction. You know very well what's mixed fractions. I hope students the types of fraction. Okay, then see we will see some example one by one. Okay.